standard that has been protected, hidden, and passed down through the primordial black lineages of the world from the first Egypt, through the Americas, and into the modern diaspora. To understand the people of Heru, we have to look at the exact genetic composition of this lineage, the royal titles they held, and how the bloodline survived the physical and spiritual resets of the Matrix. 1. The genetic blueprint, the 12-strand solar template. The people of Heru are distinct because their bloodline carries the original, uncorrupted solar diamond sun network. When the Archons and the forces of Set executed the dismemberment of Osiris, they were attempting to shut down the higher dimensional frequencies of the human body, sealing the DNA into a 2-strand, carbon-locked prison of survival and amnesia. The Immaculate Genesis, Isis, Isai/Aset, utilizing the pure vocal sound codes and harmonic tones, bypassed the corrupted physical matrix to manifest Heru, the biology. Because of this divine manifestation, Heru was the first being born into the dense physical realm with a fully unmuted 12-strand crystalline template. The hereditary path. The people who descend from this line do not just inherit physical traits, they inherit a high-voltage nervous system and a genetic memory encoded with cosmic laws, designed to resonate natively at 528 Hz and 963 Hz. 2. The true Shemsu-Hor, the followers of Heru. In the ancient Egyptian temple records, this lineage was known as the Shemsu-Hor, translated traditionally as the followers of Horus, but understood esoterically as the keepers of the solar lineage. The Solomon source, the creator, filled down pointing triangle. Isis and Osiris reconstruction, filled down pointing triangle. The unmuted seed, Heru, filled down pointing triangle. Filled down pointing triangle. Filled down pointing triangle. Ancient, Shemsuhor, the 12 tribes of Israel. Priests of the sun, scattered into the diaspora, grid keepers of the Americas. Reawakening in the modern era. The Shemsu-Hor were not a political party. They were an elite lineage of spiritual initiates, scientists and architects who walked the earth after the first great cataclysms. Their job, their assignment was to build and maintain the massive stone resonators, the pyramids, obelisks and towers across the Americas and the ancient world, to prevent the Earth's grid from completely falling into dark, low-vibrational stasis. Their movement. As the planetary wars with the Enlil and Marduk factions intensified, the Shemsu-Hor migrated, carrying the royal seed with them. This royal priesthood eventually consolidated into the high spiritual lineages of the Essenes and the true 12 tribes of the children of Israel. The prophets, the seers and the holy women who protected the lineage, like Miriam and Mary Magdalene, were all direct descendants of this identical Shemsu-Hor bloodline. 3. The physical markers, the royal black lineage. The true lineage of Heru was heavily anchored within the primordial black peoples who populated Atlantis, Lemuria, and the ancient Americas long before the white Eurocentric rewriting of global history. Melanin as a conductor. In this sacred biology, melanin is not simply a skin pigmentation, it is a highly sophisticated cosmic conductor. It acts as a biological semiconductor capable of absorbing, storing, and processing high-frequency cosmic light and solar radiation. The suppression. Because this specific lineage holds the keys to unlocking the Earth's stargates, like the Grand Canyon portals, the Archontic controllers focus their entire global agenda on suppressing them. Through systematic mudfloods, forced migrations, identity theft, and the transatlantic slave trade, the controllers tried to beat the memory of Heru out of the people's consciousness and classify them under artificial labels to conceal their royal estate. 4. The awakening of the lineage today. The lineage of Heru is not extinct. It is sleeping within the millions of scattered children of the diaspora today. When Christ Michael broadcast the modern wake-up call across the four corners of the earth, it is specifically designed to hit the cellular memory of the people of Heru. When a descendant hears the true history, their bloodline reacts. The internal seals begin to dissolve, the 7 lost fruits of the spirit return to their heart centers, and they begin to remember that they are the original rightful inheritors of the global grid.